You know, people that are elected to office have got to start spending money like it's coming out of their wallet, not like it's a credit card with no limit on it. I was just endorsed by Lou Euler. This guy is the biggest tax fighter in California. He endorsed me because of my record up there of looking for more efficiency in government. And efficiency in government is at every level. We need to go back to zero-based budgeting, where you justify each and every dime that you spend. We average about, let's say, anywhere from 900 to 1,100 empty beds in the jail, but we're not booking people there. Sometimes they'll open up and say, okay, we can book X number of people. At the very same time, we have around 75 to 76,000, that's 1,000 warrants of arrest that are outstanding in San Diego County. Some are felonies, most of them are misdemeanors. The petty thefts, the car prowls, all the little things where they're stealing and drunk driving, all this kind of stuff. But they're not being arrested because they say we don't have the room in our jail. But we did close down Descanso Detention Facility. That's 300 beds right there. Why would we do that when these people are out there? We also have a major problem with the fact that the state wants to release between 20 and 40,000 felons to cut the expense down to the state, which is a false economy. We cannot stand to have that element released into our county. As an example, if we're about 10% of the state's population, if you release 20,000, that's 2,000 felons coming to San Diego. You release 40,000, that's 4,000 felons coming to San Diego. And you probably read here just a short time ago that the state released a bunch of people under this program already they weren't supposed to release. And there are violent criminals in there. We need to take a look around America and say, how are other sheriff's departments operating their jails? Our close neighbor over here in Arizona is America's toughest sheriff, Joe Arpaio. He currently he has 2,000 people residing in a tent jail at about a tenth of the cost that we do. A lot of people have said you can't use a tent jail in San Diego because that's illegal. There's things that there are the concerns that have to be addressed. There are certain life safety things, there are certain health issues. Yes, they must be addressed. But that doesn't mean it's illegal. It means you have to comply with some certain state regulations. In Arizona, in Maricopa County, those people that go to a tent jail volunteer to go. State law in Arizona and in other places, including our state, say that a prisoner must be able to get out and exercise, get out from his cell and exercise so much time every day. Sheriff Arpaio said, okay, the rest of the time you'll stay in your cell. Now, if you want to volunteer to go out to a tent jail, and when you go out there, you won't be locked down. You'll be out in the fresh air each and every day. You're going to do a little work. You're going to pay back but your debt to society, and they volunteer and they go. Right now, we have on our sheriff's department, we have people that are civilian managers that have no call-out responsibility whatsoever. They're driving cars purchased by the taxpayer with a credit card on the taxpayer's dime. This is ridiculous. That should be done away with. Get rid of that and turn that into deputy sheriffs that are out in the field responding to calls and taking a proactive stance to prevent crime. The domestic violence unit is a detective unit. They're an investigative unit. They're not just responding to a call for help. They're going back after the deputy sheriff has already been there. They're going back and doing the investigation of the details of exactly what happened and what the truth of the matter is and what the facts are. SWAT can respond a lot faster if they are in fact a unit instead of calling them from all over the county. You may have something occur down in South County, and if people are responding from East County and North County along the coast, out in Vista or Encinitas or wherever, it takes them longer. That's something we don't want. We want to have them there immediately. It's not only that, it's taken away from their training. If they're a unit, they have so many hours that they can train, and that training is extremely valuable when your life is on the line and you're calling for help.